I'm here, back again for another Friday live stream. How is everyone? Welcome. I'm Chantel, if you're new, and this is my live stream on Fridays at 2 o'clock. It's a Flosstube. Loki's in here already saying hi. It's a live stream Flosstube where this is where I'm sharing my whips and giveaways, some finishes, and haul, I guess, and plans to get shared on this section. So I just want to welcome all of you and say hello. I see Heidi and hi, Stephanie. And thank you for congratulations. We did reach 5,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, keep it up. Keep subscribing. And if you hit the bell notification, you'll be notified of when I go live. Also of when oh, here he is. See, he's, I stopped petting him for a second. Also of when I do the parades. And to give you a little update with those, we have a group of, it's the Team 141 model stitchers. So we have a group of model stitchers that does stitching for us. Then, and what they're stitching, I am not a chart designer. I do the display boards for our cross stitch. But what they're doing is they are stitching up a lot of models for me so that I can put them on the display boards in order to present finished pieces to you guys. So you get inspiration. Hi. Okay, Betty, Betty's asking about purchasing and shipping to Canada. We are working on that. The hiccup right now is that we have the cart set at $35. If you purchase $35, then we have free shipping. And I haven't figured out, I can't do that with Canada. That's the problem, is that the shipping sometimes is more than that. So it's not correct yet. I'm working on it. I'm sure there's a fix. It's just, I haven't figured that out yet, but everything is figure outable and we will get it figured out. So I'm still working on that, or we'll work out a different type of thing. I am also working on a Shopify site that it's been there, but it's not available yet as far as you guys to see everything. I'm hoping by the first of the year, but I keep putting all these other projects in front of it. And so, you know, that's how things go. An update for us is that you can see I do have my Mickey t-shirt on and my Mickey hat, but we're not in Disney World. You probably all figured that out. We were supposed to be on our trip this weekend and we had to reschedule. It's not a big deal. We'll be fine. And, you know, it's fun. We're here now and we're just focused on some other stuff. So we'll be doing that in November instead. And we're going to do different things. I'll show you when I get into haul the different things that we're doing. So let's get started. I'll see if I can can you go lay down? Can you go lay down? I can't get him to go. So I should have put him away before I started. Let's get started. I do have some whips that I've been working on, and I'm going to show you those to begin with. Okay. The first one is tomorrow. Okay. Get down. Can you go lay down over here? Come on, lay down. Okay. This is not working. Sorry about that, guys. I guess I'll just pet him. Tomorrow, the Stitch Along with Fat Quarter Shop for support group begins. I did jump ahead a little bit to get started on it. It's not much of a start, but, and this is crazy. Let's see if my phone will work. Text Shelby Dimeling.
What do you want to say?
Can you come get Loki for me, please?
I'll send this.
Okay, maybe Shelby will come to the rescue and take him away. Anyway, support group starts tomorrow. And I know he's really needy right now. He thinks, he doesn't see that you guys are here with me. So he thinks that I should be paying attention to just him, right? I got started. Let me show you the chart. And it is Support Group by Lori Holt. And it's in a fundraiser at Fat Quarter Shop supporting breast cancer. And now we're gonna have a dog pile back there. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys. This is the chart. I've got it, the floss on the little floss dial. And this is my start. So obviously you can see I need to fill the rest of that in and get going. I thought maybe if I just did, let me show you the chart again. If I did 3 a week, that I'd get through it okay. This did not, I mean, I don't have much of a start here, but this was maybe like a half hour. So I know that it's gonna go fast. And once I just, sit down and do something, but I was, just had a minute. And so I went ahead and did that little bit of it. There's 3 of them here. Okay, you guys, there's 3. This is Kevin. I'll just move out of the way. Might as well what? They're celebrating. It's a big dog pile. Yep, this is Kevin. This is Loki. And Happy is the standard poodle that isn't in here right now. Oh, he's hiding on this side. And yeah, that's my world. So anyway, they ran off, so maybe it'll get quiet. Back to the stitching. Support group starts tomorrow. So if you haven't already grabbed it, head on over to Fat Quarter Shop and you can get the chart and all of the goodies and different things. There is also an adorable needle minder. So there's the needle minder. And then on the page where you go to order this is the link for donating so that the support for breast cancer research goes to that. Oh, and I'm keeping it in one of the Lori Holt bags that I made from the stitch panel. I think there's another one coming out soon. If you guys see it, somebody let me know because I want to buy that panel again. I really liked making these bags. They were really easy and fun and a way for me to actually make a bag for myself. The other whip that I have going is inside the Teresa Koga bag. And I did a little bit on it. It's the project I was working on for Sampler September. It was from the Patreon group. So it's Beauty Fades from Teresa Koga. And this one I have in this bag from Brenda Johns, Stitching with Grammy. She also does this little guy, which is really coming in handy. I love that. Her floss friend. And I have the floss on this one on one of the boho flowers from our shop here. And my progress this week, I was hoping to have the whole middle section finished, but I just got the words for Youth is Fleeting and Beauty Fades, and I got the crow in and the dog down there at the bottom. So that's part's done. And I can maybe get the rest of the floss and finish up the flowers, and I'll probably work on this. I really want to get down to the houses that are down there at the bottom. I know everyone, like, I've heard people, not everyone, I shouldn't say everyone, but I've heard people say, that they like words and they like letters and things like that because they go fast. That's like my least favorite part. So when I get to putting in the words and the script, I guess it is better to say, I get stalled out because, again, it's my least favorite part of the whole thing. So I like to do the other stuff. So those are the 2 whips that I have going on right now. And now I want to talk to you about plans, okay? Because hopefully you'll join in with me on some of these plans. And this is for the month of October and today. These are also some updates. So you get bored with words too. I hear you, Deborah. Yeah, I get bored with words, but they do go pretty quick. But I still, it's when I want to stop doing it. So I have to sit down and force myself to power through the words and then go on to the next. Now, updates for the shop. Our ornament mystery, the Mystery Make-Along box that we have had in the Etsy shop for the last few weeks that has been available on the pre-order. That box is shipping out on the 7th. To the pre-purchase for this box ends tonight at midnight. So if you wanted to get in on grabbing a box, definitely head over to the Etsy shop and get that box pre-ordered. Our schedule looks like this for the make-along. Again, the pre-order ends this evening at midnight. Then we are finishing up. We did over, that's why it's just a white box. I went over the amount I expected. Okay, so I had cuteness planned, but had to scrap it because, yeah, we went over. We went over the numbers that I thought. So, and we're prepared for that. But we are finishing the cut this weekend and into Monday and Tuesday for the overage. And yeah, it got a little crazy. I brought in the extra help for that one. So we are planning to get that all taken care of. And then we'll start, since I didn't leave this weekend, now I might be able to bump it up. But by the 7th, the boxes should all be in the mail to you. If you ordered additional items with your box, all of those things are shipping together. So we've been kind of collecting and putting orders that had an ornament mystery kit with it and things so we can get them all coordinated and out together. If you won the box, so last week we had a prize. If you're a winner, I did not hear back from that gal. So if you could get back with me, it was Beth S., I believe. Get with me in my info at 141 Design Company email so that I can get that mailed to you for sure. And if you are a winner from another Flosstube, we have your names and stuff too. So we will be sending those out as well if you are the winner from another Flosstube. And that will also go out on the 7th. Then I'm going to allow for about a week for everyone to receive their ornaments. And then once on the 14th during the live stream, we are going to do a box opening and we'll share all of the ornaments because I would assume everybody should have gotten theirs by then. And then we'll get into every other day. I'm going to be putting out just a small video featuring 2 from the box. So finished, 2 fully finished from the box. That way you'll see inspiration of how to finish them. I'm going to show some tips on how I'm painting them, how I'm doing other fun things with them, all of the different things. All right. I shared a sneak peek. Okay, so this is another sneak peek. It's the same one, but if you didn't see it last time and you don't want to see it this time, you want to be surprised, then close your eyes. But if you want to see a sneak, I'm going to show you one. So, ready? You've closed your eyes if you don't? All right. This is one from the box. It is our tobacco basket style, and it does have this overlay with it, and obviously a spot to hang. So that gives you an idea for the scale. There's my hand with it, obviously. The scale of a number of them. So they're not tiny ornaments, which I did that because, I mean, there's a lot of tiny stitching and you can do smaller stitching, obviously, on higher counts and things like that. But there's a lot of stuff that I thought was really cute, and looking through a lot of the ornaments, they're not all small. So I wanted to make sure that you had enough real estate on your display piece, your ornament display piece, to really get something mounted on there. And if you wanted to add more fabrics with them and more boards, that you could do that as well. So on the 14th, we will do a box opening and reveal all of them. Then the week between the 15th and Halloween, basically the last couple weeks of October, is when we're going to start just pounding through each one of them and showing inspiration, showing those things. While you're finishing them and while I'm working on them too, use the hashtag. Let me double check it. It's on your thing. It'll be in the note too. But yes, it's 141 Mystery Make-Along. So hashtag 141 Mystery Make-Along. You might want to go over on Instagram and go ahead and follow that hashtag now, because that's where I'd like you to link when you're finishing them. Include that hashtag if you're sharing it on, and if you want to tag Chantel's 141, that's my Instagram. I'd love to see it. So go ahead and tag me there. But use the hashtag and follow that hashtag, because there's going to be, I think, judging by the numbers I'm sending out, are going to be a lot of ornaments out there finished and ready for this holiday. I'm hoping that it's something that you guys will be thrilled to get finished and be able to give them and put them on your trees and all that. So follow that hashtag so that you can see the inspiration from others, because you guys are all super creative out there too, and I know you're going to provide a lot of great inspiration for your fellow stitchers so that we can kind of roll in it together and share all of those great ideas. In the midst of all of these things as well, I do have a stack of Christmas finishes. So in the month of October and through November, more than likely you're going to start seeing Christmas parades, because I've got a lot of parades coming up. That's the full finish parades, where I just do an episode of just all of the finishing, fully finished objects, and just on the different display boards that we have. We do have more display boards coming out next month, and so there's a lot of great things happening. That's the overview for October. And then the beginning of November, I will be at the Annabella's Retreat, the All Things Autumn Annabella's Retreat, and I will have pieces there as well. So if you're coming, let me know in the comments. I would love to know and like to be able to look for you so we can meet. That would be super fun. So we're coming. Jessica from Sweetwater Stitcher, she is also coming and will be there with a booth. So I'm not coming to stitch. I'm coming to actually provide display boards for you and chat and meet everybody, and hopefully it'll be a great time. I haven't done that yet at a retreat, so it's new, but I think we got it. I think we got this covered. So definitely. We've got Beth. Beth is coming. Yay, she's coming. And so we've got great things happening there. So those are the plans for October, along with I'm going to continue to work on beauty fades, as well as the stitch along for the support group. Now, I wanted to get into haul, and then we've got some great giveaways. Okay, so haul. Oh no, I've got another plan. Sorry, another plan. Lots of plans. The project, the Little House Needleworks project that I'm working on, the hometown holidays. This, I have made some decisions in this mark, so I wanted to share those as well, because you have mentioned that you are interested in doing some things like this as well. So my project for this one, because I want to start a village. My mom loved the Christmas villages, and I have one because she gave them to me, but those houses they're no longer available, and I wanted to start one that I wanted to have a stitched one that I could pass on to my girls someday. So I decided this was going to be the one, and it's the series by Little House Needleworks, Hometown Holiday Series. There are a lot of them. I think I've got all the charts now, but the 6 that I'm going to start with are Town Church. That one is actually number 6. The Needle Workshop, which is number 15. The Schoolhouse. I guess I could tell you why too. I mean, obviously the Needle Workshop, because that's what we're all doing. Church, because, that's faith is important, and the meaning of Christmas there, solid. And the Schoolhouse is number 11. And that's because my sweet little Penny, she's 5. She started school this year. She's in kindergarten. So she started she's been in school. She's been in preschool. But she started actual school with riding the bus. So that's that. And then number 14 is Grandma's house, because that's me. And then number 7 is the firehouse. And that's representative of the fact that that's where we live, is in an old firehouse. And then number 21 is the post office, and that's just representing that our online business kind of kicked into gear in 2022. So there are stories for each one of them that I can put in a little note of why these were selected for 2022's Village, and we'll put them up. And then what they're being finished in is one of our new box frames. And a box frame, they're either going to for the most part, I see them finishing out in either like an 8x8 or an 8x10, maybe a 6x6, but that way they're all in the same thing and they're all going to fit on my shelf together. And then I can put, you know, bottle trees or other trees and little people like ceramic people and things like that, and kind of mix all of that in. I also have these really cute little tiny, oh, I love them so much. They are little tiny Christmas tree stands. They're very little, and there's like wrought iron. So you go out and you get actual greens from the yard and then you put those in there. So I might use like real trees in the little tiny stands. I am either, Deborah asked me if I'm stitching on 14 count. It's either going to be 14 count, 28, or 25. If I do 25, then definitely I'm into the larger size boxes. I won't do anything smaller than 14. So does that help with giving you an idea? I haven't decided. I really like the Lugana, but I guess I'm just going to I want to pick so that they're always the same. I also like beautiful beige, and I think that's a good neutral for all of them to go on so that it all looks very pretty together. I haven't landed 100% on that yet, but I do love that's what I've been working on. The 20 Lugana is very new to me, and so I've been working on that, and it's just so soft, and a little nervous about starting them on 28, but I probably should do 28. 28, hopefully. She's just mentioned that it's a great idea, and she's hoping to stitch hers on 28. Yes, I think I'll probably just bite the bullet and do that. So that is also in plans, is to get those going. The floss is here. I've ordered all the floss for them, and I'm just waiting on some fabric just to finalize the decision with the fabric. All right, haul. The first thing I did get, and this is from Michelle Lee's Quilts. Sorry, forgot there for a second, so I was looking for her tag. I got one of her project bags. I was super excited. And we have the project from Jess at Como Stitches to give away too. So I got one of those, and she had it done up in kitty corn, which I think is adorable. And it's just very pretty. It's another one of those really nice styles that I'm loving, this whole full fabric style. Oh, I thought I'd share with you too. I've been working on, I love the little tags and stuff. I bought some, I didn't bring them here with me. I bought some tiny little key tags is what they are, like the kind that, not the kind that hang up, but like they're little square you can put, you'd put directions or not directions, the, description of what the key belongs to. And they're about this big. And I picked those up to hang from the zippers to tell me what's in each one of these as I'm getting more and more of the type that you can't see into. That was kind of my plan for now, tentative plan for now for identifying what I put in there. Okay, I also got this trilogy kit. This is my first time buying off of, just a second, a stash unload site. So it's called the Trilogy, and it is this kit. Sorry. Have you seen this one before? This is like new. It's an older one, new to me, but it's the Trilogy, and it's treats. And so it says Tricky Treats. Thought those were kind of cute. Might kit this up and put it in my new Halloween bag. But it came with like the fun things. The floss, came with some fabric, came with the floss in it. And I hadn't purchased anything yet off of one of those sites. I just thought I'd give it a try. The other thing that I got is, did I share this with you? I might have shared this with you already. I think I did. But anyway, I'll share it again. Hello There, the month series from Hands On Design. Here they all are. Fat Quarter Shop had put them all together in one booklet and put a floss kit together and all of the buttons all in one fell swoop. And so I got that, and I'm going to be working on that and getting a backer for that, or a display board we can be putting those on. And then because I finally got my good kids to agree to learn to cross stitch, okay? And since we didn't make it on our trip quite yet, we're gonna do some ornaments. So my girls, Shelby, Tori, and Alexis, are going to learn to cross stitch using Erica. Erica's aren't her Erica made. This is on her website. It's also on Fat Quarter Shop as a download. And they're going to start with these for our ornaments. So one of them picked the snowman. Actually, she's like, I think I'll do the snowman. And she goes, no, maybe that candy cane looks easier. You can tell how thrilled my kids are to learn to cross stitch. They're basically scanning this, trying to figure out which one is going to be the easiest, and that so they can just get it over with. But I have a feeling they're going to like it once they start. So one of them's either doing the snowman or the candy cane, and that's Tori. Alexis picked the house, and Shelby picked the Christmas tree. So they're going to be doing those and finishing them on one of the ornaments from inside the mystery box. And then they will join me here later in the month of October, and you'll get to meet the girls, and they'll be here on a live, or not a live, they just want to be on a regular. They'll be on one of the parades. I'll do an ornament parade or something. Okay, that was all my haul for the week. Now I would like to give away the bag from last week. So last week, Jess from Como Stitches sent us this bag as our giveaway. She also includes, she makes these and she has great bags in her shop. And she also included the floss bed that she does. Has a little spot in there for tucking a needle in, is usually what I use it for. And then you can lay your floss out on those. And this awesome Halloween. So I wanted to get this one out to the winner so that you could use it next month with your stitching. And this goes to, I buried the name, Chris Searle. So Chris Searle, if that's you, please message me at info@141 Design Company, and I will put it in the mail. So congratulations, Chris. Now, we got to 5,000. And remember what our giveaway was going to be for 5,000? Yep, some painted, finished boards, display pieces from our Etsy shop. They're already finished. They're ready to go in the mail to you. So next week when we do the live stream, I'll announce the winners. So you've got a whole week to comment and use the number 5,000 in your comment below. So somehow incorporate the number 5,000 in with your comment. And the pieces are, you also need to use the number, I guess. No. Okay, this is different because I'm doing multiples. You don't have to say 5,000. You have to use the number is what I'm going to search by. Okay, so I have a number of them. I'm going to correlate each one to the number. Sorry, things are hard today. And let's get into it. So number 1 is a painted tobacco basket stand. So in the giveaways this week, in the comments below, use the number 1 if you want to be eligible to win this one. Don't do it yet. Wait till the live stream is posted and then go in and leave a comment. If you're here, Nutcracker Village. Yes, use them for, someone had mentioned they liked it for Nutcracker Village, but that'd be good too. So this is number 1. It's a tobacco basket as a stand, basically. And I shared it in the parade during last week's parade. And this is one of the giveaways. So I also need you to be 18 so that I can ask for your address to mail this physical item to you. And please like and subscribe for the thing. So that's number 1. Number 2 is one of our shelf sitters, I should say, already painted up. It does have that linen technique on the thing here. The back side is just black, so if you'd rather finish it on black, you could finish your piece on either side. But this long shelf sitter is great for the tiny town finishing, or you could actually use 4 smalls would fit up on this, fit up on this if you want. Let me put this down so I can put it back together. And then it just goes inside there. I'm sure you've already seen that. So that's number 2. Number 3 is a set of 2. This includes 2. A set of our 4x5 box frames that would go either horizontally or vertically. That's number 3. Number 4 is another one of the tobacco baskets. This is the medium size. So about a 6x6 finish will go in that. That's number 4. Number 5 is a set of our 5x5 box frames. And I was going to stop at 5 because we have 5,000. But now let's push to get to 6,000. And so number 6 is the wall pocket. This one is completely painted using a textured paint technique that I haven't even shown you yet, but we will. But this is in creams and grays and has all the beautiful texture to it and the mimic of the wood boards together. It has the pocket for putting greens and things in. So that is number 6, because now we're going to be on our way to our 6,000 subscriber goal. And thanks so much. So let me go through these one more time so you can see. If you're interested in winning number 1, then use the number 1 in your comment. That's for number 1. If you're interested in number 2, use the number 2 in your comment, and this one is number 2. If you're interested in 3, number 3 is a set of the 4.5x5 box frames. Number 4 is the tobacco style basket in the medium. Number 5 was 2 of the 5x5s, and number 6 is the wall pocket. So I appreciate all of you guys passing this along and sharing with others to join us here and subscribe to the channel. It's made a big difference. I really appreciate you. So thank you so much. That's all I have for you today. And if you have any questions, you can pop them in here now, or if you need to take off. But if anybody's got any questions on anything that's coming up for the plans or about the mystery box, thank you. Janine says thanks for congratulations. And number 3, make sure you comment with your numbers in the comments, though, not live on the live. Wait until after this is posted and then put all of the numbers in your comments with those in the comment section after the video goes up. Thanks, Deborah. Thank you, guys. Thanks so much. Just hearing some congratulations. I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend. You too, Amy. And I will see you next week. Next week after the boxes go out. So check me out on Instagram in the meantime, and bye, guys.